guys, it's your girl Sasha and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, so I'm back with another story time. So this time I'm going to tell you about the very worst day of my life, like the very one day. So I'm back. Sorry about that. So I'm gonna tell about the very worst day of my life, So what happened was one day I was at work and I think it was a Sunday. I don't want to lie. I think it was a Sunday I was at work and I left my son at home with my family. So being at work, it was about after 11. I got a call. Bear in mind I work in the kitchen. We're not supposed to have our phones, but knowing how I am, I just have my phone. So I get a call say my son get burned up for buy one burn ointment. Some did I say it bad, some did I say it never really that bad. So I was like, what the hell? I have to go home and see my child. I stop, I go there, I tell my manager, I say, look here, I have to leave, I have to go, I have to leave, I have to go, my son get burned up, I can't stop. So I just go to the locker room, grab my things them, and I just left. I don't think I did wait for her to give me the okay. I just left. And I stopped in Ochi and I bought a burnt ointment. I told them to give me the best one that they had. Took me a while to get taxi because I was like there anxious, shaking everything because I was like, I don't know when I go home to see. Because them I say them away for me if they see if we carry him go Sentence Bay or not. So I finally get taxi, reach home. It was like raining really hard. So in my community, when it rains, you hardly can get taxi. So don't pay the chicken outside no mind. So I reach home now and I see him like one big burn there right here, so and one little burn there like right beside him neighbor to the other side. I was like, shit, no. I have to carry him go Sentence Bay. I have to carry him go Sentence Bay. Carry him go Sentence Bay. Well, while me I pack up him things, I say, I cry, him not stop crying. All him do I cry. I am a crier. So all him a cry, me a cry, because I don't know if I do like this on my first encounter with everything. So I carry him go Sentence Bay. I put one picture to show you what the burn. I did not get to take a picture with the burn first hand because I was in mommy mode, so I was like, yeah, first I have to get him to the doctor. So I was there I wait for 2 hours before them even look for me, even though it was like a child and him a cry and him uncomfortable, and I have to try hold him and to keep him from touch the burn, and bear in mind so it's a burn him as well, and then him a fuss. So I think it was about 1.5 or 2 that time. I'm not sure, I don't want to lie. So now then I wait, them testing pressure and everything, then them send him up at emergency. I thought that they would send me to emergency immediately because to me that was an emergency because he was a child. So I was there and them wash it down with some saline water or whatever and say them have to admit him because he's a child. So I was still in my work clothes and all of that because I never changed my clothes. So when I go home, I take off my chef jacket and I warm shirt and my chef pants. So bear in mind, I smell a kitchen, and kitchen smell is not a nice smell. So I am scared of needles. If you know me, you know say I'm scared of needles. So them tell me now for hold him so them can give him the IV access. I was like, so now for hold him and me I cry and then give him, and them wash down him chest with saline and then put gauze and tape over it, and bear in mind it was very dry. Me gonna show you one picture how him did look after them joke him up everything. And he was there for a week. The first day, the day after, I went home, changed, I got ready. I was like, I'm going to chance it and go to work. So bear in mind, I'm a single mother, so I need every income I can get. So I went to work the other day, but I left early. And when I go back to the hospital, I realized that him still have on the same clothes when I leave him, because someone had told me that the bedside nurses would take care of him since he's a baby. And so one girl will have one baby beside me. She was like, them not feed their baby from morning, them carry the food, come and put it down right there, so, and him don't eat it. And I say, him not eat from last night, and nobody could feed him, and him the same clothes, same pamp. I think the only thing them do I did change him pampers and put him back in the same clothes. Him have food, him have juice, him did have everything there. And I was like, this is how you guys treat people. Like, you have to be like top class to them, take care of your pitney in a certain way. And like, him in the same clothes, and I start get emotional. I say, look, my child that, and them a deal one look at baby, so them a deal. I was like, So I go down in a sentence day town, and I talk to one of my friends, and I tell her what happened. She said, yo, you need to stay with your child. So I said, alright, I go to one doctor to try to get one. Explain the situation. I'm telling the doctor the situation, it still did not make any difference because I couldn't get a sick leave. I had to pay the doctor to get a sick leave. Like, I had to pay like I was going for a regular visit to get a sick leave. So I was there for 3 days. I'm going to show you guys how I looked. I was there for 3 days. I did not shower. I did not do anything. I just gave me wipe my arm on the front, and whenever I'm going to change the clothes. A couple of days I go home, and then I was there with him, my friend from overseas. Like, he would send me some money so I could buy something for him. His grandmother come look for him. His father come one time, and he never come back. He come one time, come look for him. He never come back. I was there. Abby came, Shane came, Alia came, Cam came. Those were them the people that I did like my rock at that time, because them actually come and look for him. And me being there and watching him in so much pain, I was like, So being there, like, the day after them a change the gauze, bear in mind them put it on dry, so it's like, you have a burn, it have a leak, and the gauze stuck to inside. It's stuck. Them not wet it up. Them not nothing. Them literally tear it off and tear off him skin, and then them gonna tell me to wall him down so them coulda do it. So they're like, alright, I forgot to do this for him. I forgot to do this. So me I wall him. And me I look at me talking now. Me can literally feel like I'm in that situation again. Me I hold him, and them a tear off the gauze and the tape off him chest, and bear in mind them now wet it up, them now nothing, so it leak and then it start get hard. That look of something there, and them a tear it off, and some part I start bleed, and me I feel hold him, and me I look away, and him a scream, and him a cry, and him a scream, and him a cry, and like I couldn't bear it. Like, I let it go. I let him go, and I walk away, and she was like, Mommy, you have to hold him. Mommy, you have to. I said, Miss, me can't do it. Me can't do it. Miss, me can't do it. Me can't hold him. Miss, me can't do it. So eventually, I said, alright. Me and the only one can come past him. So I hold him, and then I tear it off, and then tear it off, and him, it start bleed. So I said to them, so how do you expect, say, it's going to get better if you don't continuously every time you dry and not irritate it. If you can please just make it stay or put something on it. And the nurse actually take it off. She said, why them put so much gas on it? Because them don't need so much. And then she she open up the gas, and then she just barely put it out. She wet it before she puts it on him. And she said me not to put on a shirt on him. She wet it and she put it over it. And she tape the side them, and every time she comes she wet it again. So I was like, what the hell? them really have them nurse and them doctor y'all do to people when them have no idea, because she did the most sensible thing that I saw, like that was. And every morning them come, I just see my routine over and over, and the place wall. I'm half asleep on the chair, but me have to try my best to keep him active, so me carry him like outside and all of that. I know the story kind of might not make sense, or if it makes sense, but I'm just sharing my experience with somebody who has been through it, or I don't know, but that was a horrible. Like, I did not leave my child one bit. I slept on that chair. And my friends, I was going in the town with my friends. I said, alright, I'm going to put him to sleep and then come in the town for a couple minutes and then come back. Well, so my Alia was saying, like, she was out there waiting for me, and she does see me coming. When she came in, like when we were going in the town, you know, remember she come and wait me. She showed me one picture, like me actually putting Keshan to sleep, but I was the person that was sleeping. I did not leave him one bit, even with the access, like them put it in, and it, when them take it out, it's like she dries us and the blood will come out and something. I said, Missy, the baby I bleed. And she's like, it's just a little bit of blood. It's just a little. Missy, the pitney I bleed. She said, Miss, don't tell me nothing. It's not a little bit of blood. And she said, mother, calm down. And I said, don't tell me to calm down. You're dealing with my child and you're going to tell me to calm down. And I was like, me never want to be in that position again. And then, the second hardest part, I have to deal with CDA. CDA, like them ask me the question over and over how the baby got burned. Like them ask me the question like 10 different times, 10 different ways to see if I would have make a mistake. Like them ask me the question 10 different times to see if I would have messed up, because I learned it. Like I didn't even know. Them asked me how, what did in the cup, who did I make the tea, how him get the cup, how big is the dresser, and I was like, I feel I try my best to answer the question the same way and not to make any mistakes. So I almost lost my child 2 times. I almost lost him to CDA and he got burnt up, and I was, like at the first actually I tell a story, even though I'm not tell the story the right way, as in I might miss out a couple details or whatever, but I would not want anybody to go through all of this. Yo, it was like a whole drastic experience. Everything was a whole experience where more than never want nobody to go through. Like, if you don't have a strong support system and all of that, you know, wish that on a single mother, nobody. Oh, let me show you one picture of where it looked like now and how it did look after we get for go home and all of that. But I would not wish this on anybody. Your support system not strong, and if your mindset not strong, I don't think you'll be like, you would have go crazy, or you would have probably said some foolishness to lose your child. Or everybody has an experience for themselves, and that was just my experience. And for me, that was one of my lowest point, my breaking point. It was just like a whole thing where I can't put it in words. I'm talking to you guys, I'm feeling emotional, and I'm trying to do this thing where I don't cry on camera, or I don't let a lot of things make me cry, because I'm talking to you and I want to cry, but I'm not going to cry. I'm trying to be as strong as possible. Cause sometimes when I cry, people believe like, oh yeah, I cry if I get sympathy, yeah, I cry for that, but I am a crier. Anybody know me can tell us that the simplest of things make me cry. As soon as my feelings hurt, me cry. Everything me cry. But it was what it was, and I don't blame anybody for what happened. He was a child and accidents do happen, and I just wish I never had to go through that experience ever. But that's it for this one, guys. So I'll see you in another video, and just remember to like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. Tell a friend to tell a friend. See you guys in another video.